for tonight's home matchup featuring the Wagner Seahawks and your St. Mary's Gaels. Let's meet today starting.
Hello and welcome into St. Mary's Stadium for an East Coast-West Coast matchup between St. Mary's College and Wagner College Seahawks. Thanks for tuning in today to WCC Network. Paul Johnson on deck for this one. It's set to be a good one between these non-conference foes. Wagner College, coming from Staten Island, New York, came all the way west coast to Northern California to play this one. Just one game on the road trip for them. They'll be heading back on the red eye tonight, back to Manhattan, back to New York City. Coming into today, they're 1-3 on the season, hungry for a win at St. Mary's Stadium today. 0-1 away from home as well, so need to get off the snide on the away side as well. They've been held scoreless since 3 games ago when they put a hurting on Delaware State 5-0. The last 2 games lost 4-0 and 1-0 respectively.
Number 99.
Wagner head coach Phil Casella indicated that a couple of keepers will be used today, but starting there will be Delaney Beck, who actually comes from Bakersfield, California, not too far from here in Moraga. So this one will be especially fun for her, playing close to home. Look out for Louisa Barone today at forward. Made all Northeast Conference rookie team as a freshman, and she'll be looking to get the ball into the net for herself and for her teammates with some assists. On the St. Mary's side, the question will be, can players like Cameron Farrow and Jordan Cunningham feed the other forwards Jalen Krim and Caitlin Brinkman? Jalen Krim currently has 2 goals and an assist on the season. One of the star players for this Gale team right now. Caitlin Brinkman, playing that other forward position, has a goal on the season as well. And for players off the bench on the St. Mary's side, look for Sophie Santos and also Anna Parker to come in and maybe make a difference off the bench in that super sub role today. Also, the play of Malaya Milner, as always, will be critical for this St. Mary's squad. She's the starting goalkeeper. Has 15 saves and only 7 goals allowed in 5 games this season. She's been tremendous, and in that last game, only allowed 1 goal to California Baptist. St. Mary's currently sits at 2-3 on the season, but haven't lost at home this year yet. 2-0 here at St. Mary's Stadium. The friendly confines are treating the Gaels well right now. I'll be on the horn for you for all 90 minutes of this one, folks. Just me, lone ride in this one. No analysts. I'll be providing all the commentary you need today. Look out for Jessica Coe on defense, one of the key backs for this Gales squad. Stops a lot of attacks and also pushes the ball forward to her midfielders and forwards. Jordan Cunningham, another one to look out for. That tall 6-foot forward out of Fairfield, California, a senior herself, has 2 assists on the season and will be looking to stop the attack as well and provide forward balls to the strikers. We'll step aside for a second for the national anthem.
At this time, please rise and join our teams and coaches in honoring America for the playing of our national anthem.
And with that, we're ready for first kick here in Moraga. Both teams just 5 games and 4 games respectively into the season, so a very early season matchup. As we mentioned earlier, non-conference matchup. So both teams just trying to find a little rhythm and a little momentum that they can take into conference play. St. Mary's coming off that win on Friday against California Baptist, an important one as they dropped 3 before that. So they feel that they have a little groove in themselves and are looking to get on the board early here against Wagner College. Wagner College will be in the all-green outfits, and St. Mary's will be donning the gray shirt, gray short, and red sock combo today. We're set for a good one here in Moraga. About 3 clouds in the sky, and the sun is out here on a 1 p.m. start at St. Mary's Stadium. On the Wagner side, also look out for Julia Fitzsimmons. Has 1 goal on the season, plays that midfielder position. And Kristen Latangere, a captain for the team, plays that left back position. 5'6" out of Staten Island, so came from close to home to play at Wagner College. Coming off the bench today for Wagner, we're expecting to see Maria Nunez. She is a captain, has 2 goals on the season, the senior forward. She's not starting today, but look for her early in that sub position to come off the bench and provide a much-needed goal-scoring output for her Seahawks squad. Players are just taking the field now, taking their positions. We're ready for some action here at St. Mary's Stadium. It'll be 2 45-minute halves today, no stoppage time. So as soon as you hear that horn, we'll go to halftime, and we'll be right back for the second half, 15 minutes after that. Good crowd here today on this Sunday afternoon, about 100, 150 people here. And the bleachers are expecting more as the game goes on, as kids maybe come away from their studies, come away from the library, and pack the stands here at St. Mary's Stadium. Wagner will have first kick here today. We're about ready for action. Referee signals play should start, and does so. DiGeronimo has it stolen there from Allen. Wagner just trying to find a little possession here early in this ball game. Brinkman has it for St. Mary's. DiGeronimo fought it back for a second, but a foul was called. Wagner will take it from there. Louisa Barone working on the right side, working against Jordan Cunningham. Cunningham fends her off excellently there. It'll be a goal kick here for Malaya Milner. As I mentioned in the pregame, Malaya Milner, a key player for this St. Mary's squad. 15 saves on the season. Just 5 goals allowed in 7 goals allowed in 5 games. So a great average goal allowed per game rate for her this season, early this season. Ball pushed over as Jalen Krim tries to stop it for the Gaels. Anna Parker running with it. A little bit of physical play here early in this one. And it'll go to St. Mary's side. Jessica Coe to throw this one in. Jordan Cunningham ultimately comes up with it. Guarded by two Seahawks there. Gets it over to Allison. Back to Allison from DiGeronimo. Stolen there by Julia Fitzsimmons, but kicked quickly out of bounds. And Allison will throw in for the Gaels. Tries to find Krim, not there, but Krim ends up getting it on the rebound. Quickly stolen. That one kicked out of bounds off of Allison. Wagner will throw in here. Foul called on the Gaels. Wagner will have the free kick. It'll be Autumn Clark. Clark, the senior out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, with the Pinecrest High School. Made the jump up the East Coast, going to Wagner College there in Staten Island. Good boot there from Clark. Madison Bennett there. Little attempt on goal. Warm-up shot from Malaya Milner, the keeper. She'll handle that one easily. Jalen Krim has it. Some tough defending on Vanessa Guyton there. It will go the Gaels' way. Madison Starr trying to stop that one. Ball thrown into Brinkman. Back to Allison. A little too much there for Cameron Faro. Trickles out of bounds as Delaney Beck will kick this one out of her own end. Delaney Beck, 15 saves on the season herself, only 5 goals allowed. We did, and she is out of Bakersfield, California. We did mention she will share time potentially today. Also with Erin Kelly, who has 10 saves on the season, the freshman goalkeeper. Phil Casella was unclear on if and when Kelly, the backup goalkeeper, would come in. But something to look out for throughout the game today. It'll be a corner here for St. Mary's. As the big bodies crowd the box. Try to find a header here off the Allison kick. Allison's kick a little off the mark there. Shooting just wide of the net. Be another goal kick here for Delaney Beck. Gaels trying to gain possession here. Advancing the ball. Over to Allison. Jalen Krim loses that one out of bounds. Wagner will throw in. It'll be Madison Starr. Allison to throw in here for the Gaels. Jalen Krim beats 2 defenders. Ball kicked out of bounds there by Autumn Clark. Gaels will retain possession. Anna Parker, the boot for the Gaels. Dangerous spot here for Brinkman. Brinkman advances and puts it in the net there for the first Gaels goal. Just 7 minutes into this contest. A beautiful push ahead there from Anna Parker all the way down to Caitlin Brinkman, and that'll put the Gaels on the board 1-0 here over Wagner College. Ball was struck beautifully into the box and sent home there by Caitlin Brinkman. Brings her total to 2 goals on the season. The sophomore out of Oakley, California. Found the ball in the box, kept running with it, sprinted towards the net, and put it in the right side, top side of the net. Just past the keeper. Keeper didn't have a shot at it. St. Mary's up here on Wagner College 1-0 early in this one. Allison kicks that one out of bounds. Out of bounds again as Wagner will throw in. It'll be Madison Starr. Starr throws it in, but Jordan Cunningham fighting off a couple defenders there. Tries to steal the ball and does so. Head to Brinkman. And in goal now for Wagner College is actually number 99, Isabella Manzella, not Delaney Beck. Coach Casella trying a little something new here in this one game West Coast road trip. Cameron Faro to throw in here for the Gaels. Gale players again crowding the box. And ball kicked out of bounds there from Layla Allen. It'll be another corner here for St. Mary's.
Taking the corner kick for the Gaels, number 7, Malia Allison.
Allison to kick it one more time. And they're attacking early and often here in Moraga, the Gaels. Allison just over the top of the net.
Goal kick for the Seahawks.
And Manzella will kick it over to her teammate Annie White to boot this one out for the Seahawks. Wagner College head coach Phil Casella in his 3rd season as head coach. Actually graduated from Northeast Conference rival Fairleigh Dickinson in '97, so he's very familiar with that Northeast Conference, likes staying up there. Coached a little bit at Fairleigh Dickinson as well as Mississippi State. Was an assistant here for 4 years before becoming head coach. Very qualified in his own right. On the Gaels side, we have Travis Clark, who was named head coach back in 2015. Last season his best, leading the team to a 7-10-2 record. The team's best winning percentage since that 2015 season came from Cal State San Bernardino, where he led that squad to a 63-40-13 record. Some very qualified coaches on both sides here in this matchup between the Gaels and the Seahawks. Malaya Milner with a goal kick here for St. Mary's. Cunningham pops that one up. And DiGeronimo able to handle it. Running here. Pushes it forward to Krim. Krim running it. Has an open shot. Beautiful save there from Manzella. Krim saw what you wanted. Went after it and took it. Manzella just beat her to the spot by about a second or two. Manzella donning that all neon green outfit. Can't miss her on the pitch today. And the Gaels are continuing to attack as Wagner College will throw this one in. The Gaels already with 2 shots up, 2 shots on goal, and 2 corners. Coach Clark wants them striking with authority today on this Sunday afternoon. Wagner possessed it, but just for a second stolen back by the Gaels. Cunningham with some beautiful footwork there, and the foul is eventually called. St. Mary's will kick from that spot. This one will be Anna Parker doing the honors. Cameron Faro fights off her defender, but a foul is called there for the arm barge on Christine Letendre, the captain. Wagner will have a free kick from that spot. Ball quickly headed and stolen. Krim running with it. Open fields of green grass in front of her. Gets it over to Guyton, who gets it back to DiGeronimo. DiGeronimo going to take a shot. Not there, deflected by the Wagner defenders. But striking early nonetheless. That one's kicked out of bounds. Allison will throw in for the Gaels. Krim not there. Haley Prentice and Luisa Barone running back for that one as it goes to Milner. Milner with a short boot. Stolen from Fitzsimmons. Crowd wanted a foul. Not there, not called. And DiGeronimo booted that one and was sent to the floor hard by Layla Allen. Foul called on that one as DiGeronimo gets up, running through her spot. Looks to be okay. Allen may get a card for this one, and she does.
Yellow card issued to the Seahawks. Number 8, Cameron Faro.
Yellow sent down from the referee there to Layla Allen. She'll be on her best behavior the rest of this one. You better believe that. Anna Parker with the free kick here for St. Mary's. Parker waiting for the official to signal she's okay to kick. Still waiting. Now he blows his whistle. Play can go on. Parker with a good kick down to Krim. DiGeronimo tries to save it. Not there. Be a goal kick here for the Seahawks. About 14 minutes into this contest, it's been all St. Mary's Gaels so far on the attacking side. Annie White here to boot it out of goal. Gaels gaining a little bit of possession here. Pushing it forward is Parker. Cunningham has it stolen. And the Gaels steal it right back. Fitzsimmons for a second had it. But these Gaels are swarming. The gray shirts are all around the ball. Tough for Wagner to push it ahead at all. Madison Starr to throw in for the Seahawks. Refs telling the players on both sides, watch out for the pushing and shoving. Let's keep this contest clean today. Starr. Bennett here working against Allison. Gets it into Allen. Allen to the outside there. Barone not able to find anybody. Kicked out again. And there was Starr booting it from about 35 to 40 yards out. Seeing if she'd muster up anything on that ball. Didn't have it as Milner was right there ready to stop that one. Milner the boot. Brinkman racing down there against Autumn Clark. I think Autumn knew somebody was on her tail. Just kicked it quickly out of bounds. Gaels will take possession from there. It'll be a throw-in. Looks like Cameron Farrow will throw that one in. Farrow waiting for her mark. Finds it into the box. Headed away quickly there by Allen. Corner for the Gaels. Farrow to kick this one.
Corner kick for the Gaels. Number 8, Cameron Farrow.
Farrow lets her ladies get set in the box here. Looks like DiGeronimo had a shoe to tie. Whistle is blown. She puts the hand up. Here we go. Into the box. Still loose in there. Allen ultimately kicks it out. Saves her keeper, Manzella, from any danger. Gaels still have it. Working it backwards. Prentice over to Parker. Parker has a runner down there. Maybe a little too much for Jessica Coe, though. Jessica Coe, center back for this Gale squad, as you see her sprinting back to her spot. Not normally in that forward position. Cunningham has it stolen. Gale steal it right back there from Parker. Foul called on Wagner College. It'll be a free kick from that spot. Looks like Jordan Cunningham will take it. Little friendly discussion here between the referee and Wagner College. Cunningham into the box. Headed away there by Autumn Clark. There'll be another corner here for the Gaels.
Taking the corner kick for the Gaels, number 18, Jessica Coe.
Jessica Coe to do the honors here instead of Allison. Or to the fourth corner for the Gaels early. That one headed in. Looks like an own goal. Annie White may have been the culprit on that one, accidentally heading it into her own goal. It's 2-0, St. Mary's Gaels. And we'll check the stats on that one to see if indeed it was an own goal on Annie White. Unfortunate. Jalen Krim was also in the area. Nonetheless, it's 2-0 Gaels early in this one. Not even 20 minutes gone by. We're right about at the 19-minute mark. And they will give the goal to Jalen Krim, her third on the season. Not an own goal, as previously mentioned. Krim headed that one in. St. Mary's feeling confident today. Working on all cylinders here against this 1-3 Wagner College squad. Phil Casella knew it would be a challenge for his Seahawks squad. Knew that this Gale team posed quite an opposition. Looking for some fight, though, out of his side today. Come all the way across country. They're still hungry themselves. They want to win. Don't want to go back to the Big Apple with an appetite. Allison tracks that one down. Over to Prentice. Guyton finds a wide open Coe. Coe's going to sprint with this one. Working against Latondre. Coe slows it down a little bit. Latondre kicks that one out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in. Coe will throw it in here. Jalen Krim, the high scorer on this Gaels squad. 3 goals and assists on the season. Early in the season. Just their 6th game today. It was Krim who threw that one in. Headed out of bounds by Wagner College. Coe will take the corner here.
Taking the corner kick for the Gaels, number 18, Jessica Coe.
Coe looking to find Cunningham or Krim again. Ball's loose in the box. And a foul called there on the Gaels. Annie White will kick this one out for Wagner College. Annie White boots this one. Cunningham headed it immediately. Allison has it now. Kicks it far ahead to Faro, who has tons of green grass in front of her, running for that one on the far right corner. Just not able to get to that one. Ball goes just a bit out of bounds. Too much for her, too much sauce on that one. On the kick from Allison.
And number 13, Nayeli Diaz.
Kylie Glock here, checking in for St. Mary's, as well as Nayeli Diaz. Diaz, a 5'9" freshman forward. Look for her to make her impact early in this one. It'll be a free kick here for Wagner. Autumn Clark doing the honors. Wagner thought they had it. Thought it was kicked out of bounds by Glock. Referee signals otherwise. Allison will throw in here for the Gaels. Waiting on her teammates to get set. Gets it into Diaz. Parker holding it. Back to Prentice. Glock has it. Gaels playing a little bit of possession soccer here. Barone has it. Working against Parker on that right side. Parker, some beautiful defense there. And St. Mary's will take possession.
Entering the game for the Gaels, number 15, Sophie Santos.
Sophie Santos into the game here for St. Mary's. Has a goal on the season. Very accomplished player. Mentioned her in the pregame. Plays that midfielder position. A senior out of Livermore, California. 3-time varsity player. Look for her out on that field, number 15. Coe has it stolen there. Yamarillo over to Allen. Beautiful little kick there from Donnelly. But shot just a little too far there for Barone. Milner will have the goal kick here. Milner hasn't seen a ton of action today. One save on the day so far. St. Mary's putting up shots early and often. 4 shots, 3 on target today. 45 corners. One of the goals coming off that corner. The header from Jalen Krim. It'll be a throw in here for St. Mary's. Jessica Coe to throw in. Referee signals foul there on Jordan Price. St. Mary's gets it into play quickly. Prentice has it. Glock loses it in a dangerous spot there as Allen beats her defender. Beat Coe there, but working against Parker. Can't find something. Kicks it quickly off of Parker. She was running out of real estate quick, fast, and in a hurry. It'll be a corner here for Wagner College, their first of the day. Mariana Yamarillo to take this corner. In a big spot here for Wagner College. 27 minutes into the game. See if they can get a shot on goal here. Test the junior goalkeeper, Malaya Milner. Into the box. Prentice headed that one away. Still loose. Back out to Yamarillo. Back into the box. It's loose. Allen has it. And a beautiful save there from Allison. And Milner ultimately hangs on to it. And they're going to call goal on that one. Layla Allen put it in the back of the net, they say. Allison, Malia Allison, who thought she defended it, thought she stopped it, has her hands up. And I don't blame her. Referee issues goal. Wagner College running back to their side. Head coach Travis Clark, a little confused on the St. Mary's side as are all the Gale players. And maybe a couple of us up here in the box. They will issue the goal, though. Layla Allen, her first of the season, off that corner. And it was loose there for a while. It wasn't directly off the Yamarillo corner kick, but defense couldn't get it out of the box. Loose there for a while. Allison thought she defended it out of the goal, but referee signals that all parts of the ball cross the line. And it's 2-1 St. Mary's with Wagner College getting on the board. A lot of action here. Just 27.5 minutes into this contest, already 3 goals, 6 corners altogether. A yellow card issued earlier. Can't ask for much more on this beautiful Sunday afternoon here in Moraga. St. Mary's will have to get on their toes and make sure they're into this ball game again. May have taken a minute or two off, but they have Wagner College has their full attention right now. Manny White to kick this one out of her own end. Wagner has it. Stolen there as Santos is sprinting against Starr. Santos wins it. Still working against Starr. Santos working the far corner. Kicks it right off Starr's legs. It'll be a corner here for St. Mary's. Looks like Allison will come from her right back position to take this corner here. Allison into the box. Headed away there by the Seahawks. Glock back to Ko back into the box. Krim was there. Kicked out again. Watch out here on the counter. Yamarillo has tons of green grass in front of her. Ahead to Donnelly. Ko beautifully kicks that one out of bounds. Let's hear defense reset. You had to watch out on that counterattack off of the corner. There's about 2 or 3 green shirts and 1 or 2 gray shirts. Numbers were not in the Gaels' favor. Ko smartly kicked that one out of bounds. Glock with it. Quickly stolen. Kicked out of bounds there by Wagner. St. Mary's will take possession.
Number 25, Isabella Santavica.
Isabella Santavica into the game here. Takes Jalen's Krim spot for a minute. Jalen will take a seat on the bench, take a short breather. Expect her seated back in this contest, though. That's for sure. Wagner throw in. And Wagner College did travel well for this one. Not only the team members, but also they had some fans in the stadium today here in Moraga. You can hear them. Barone with it. Working against Parker. Barone in the box. Kicked away by Parker. Parker over to Santos. Just tries to get it out of there. Kicked out of bounds by Santavica. Wanted her team to reset. Give her Gael girls a chance to get set in position. Wagner to throw in. We'll do it right back again as Glock quickly kicks that one out of bounds. Parker waits for it. Over to Cunningham. Santavica has it. Good defense there from Yamarillo. It goes Wagner's way. Cunningham quickly steals it, however. Diaz pushing it ahead with some steam. Tried to find Santos, couldn't. Santos steals it. Back to Diaz. Diaz looking for a shot. Has it. Put it up a great effort there. Manzella had her hands up and was ready, though. 99 knew that one was coming. Diaz shot it about 3 yards outside of the box. Good effort from the Gael forward. An entertaining first half here. 3 total goals on the board. St. Mary's leading this contest 2-1 over Wagner College. Wagner came all the way from Staten Island, New York to play this 1-game road trip. They don't want to leave here empty-handed. Maya Tomlinson into the game here for the Gaels. Plays a little center back as well as some midfield for St. Mary's. Kicked out of bounds there from Latendre. Coe to throw in. Santos running for it against two green shirts. Santos into the box. Has it once more and has it stolen there from Latendre. Coe to throw in. Quickly throws in. Finds Santovicio with a little bit of space here. Good defense again from Latendre, though. Stifling that attack. And the 6-foot Cunningham just working there on Yamarillo. Yamarillo wanted no part of that. Kicked it out of bounds. Coe will throw in here for the Gaels. Coe waiting for her team to set up. Gets it in. Santos kicks it out of bounds. Annie White here will kick this one out of her own end. A few more Gael supporters have packed the stands here at St. Mary's Stadium. These fans yearning for a Gael win. As we mentioned, some Seahawk fans made the trip. Or we have some Wagner College alum out here in Moraga, the San Francisco, Oakland area that made the short drive. Madison Bennett will take a seat for a second. Maria Nunez, the senior forward, will enter the game for Maria Nunez. Has 2 goals on the season, the leading scorer here for this Wagner side. We were waiting to see when she would come in. Look for her to bring a little spark off the bench for this Seahawks squad. Nunez has it. Over to Allen. Quickly stolen there by Diaz. Donnelly has it on the right side. Tries to find something, but nothing doing. As Wagner, though, ultimately will get the corner, as the side judge said it went off St. Mary's girl's legs. And Yamarillo will take this corner from the very dangerous position that she did before when Layla Allen put it in. Seahawks circling the box here. Trying to find if they can get it off the head or something. Dangerous spot into the box. Headed away beautifully by the Gael defenders. They'll send it right back there. And the header's off the mark from Maya Donnelly. Milner has it. Tells their teammates, keep going forward. Let's play some offense here late in this first half. Just about 7 minutes to go in this first half of play. St. Mary's leads it 2-1. Malia over to Prentice. Back to Milner. Over to Glock, who can't handle it. Yamarillo had it for a second, and now Allen. Shot there from Luisa Barone. A little off target, but a good effort from just outside the box. Malaya Milner will have this one for a goal kick. Milner, a short kick. Finds Nunez. Cunningham quickly puts an end to that one. It's kicked over in the direction of Diaz. Working on Madison Starr. Diaz beats her. Diaz looking for the crosser. It was there for Santos, and Glock takes it! Just over the crossbar there from Glock. A dangerous shot. Santos let the pass go by. Knew her buddy was there in Glock. Glock with a beautiful strike just over the crossbar on that one. Manny White to kick out. Santos with it. Over to Santovicia. Stolen back by Wagner. Donnelly. Latondra pushes it forward, but there's 3 gray shirts there. Nunez as well, got to watch out for her. The leading scorer on this Wagner squad. Ref's going to call foul here. Looks like he may be pulling out his card. He is. Going to be a yellow for Kylie Glock. As we have players on both squads with the yellows. And Kylie Glock on the Gaels side and Layla Allen on the Wagner side. Autumn Clark. To hit this free kick. Clark into the box. Dangerous attempt there. Shoots just wide of the goal. Be another goal kick here from Milner.
Entering the game for the Gaels, number 11, Paris Fox, and number 12, Carly Hittenmiller.
Paris Fox and Carly Hittenmiller entering for the Gaels, seeing their first action of the day. Both sophomores. Allison handles it. Over to Diaz. Who's running with some gray shirts ahead of her. Missed the pass to Fox by just a smidgen. Allen racing with it. Malia Allison steals it back, pushing it forward. Over to Diaz. Diaz into the box, nobody there. And Fox comes up with it. Diaz split 2 defenders beautifully there. Into the box, crosses it over. Hittenmiller was there for a second. May have just mistimed her kick. Santovicia out to corral that ball. Cunningham stops that attack. Over to Coe. It'll be a throw in here for Wagner. Adam Clark with a boot as Allison is racing with Barone. Both fighting for the ball. It will be a throw in here for Wagner College. Barone looking for a teammate. She'll throw it in. Just a minute and a half left in this first half. Barone into the box. Off of Allison. Autumn Clark ahead to Paris Fox. Fox couldn't find it. Donnelly comes up with it. Over to Allen. Start to throw this one in.
1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining.
Hayden Miller has it. Pushes it to Diaz. Diaz loses it against Barone. Barone with some phenomenal defense there to stop Diaz in her attack. And that one will be easy pickings there for Manzella. Santavicia pushing it forward. Beats Latondra, but has a couple of green shirts there. Tries the cross into the box.
9, 8,
Nothing doing.
7, 6,
Manzella able to handle that one easily, and she'll maybe just hold on to this one
2, 1.
for the remainder of this first half.
At the end of the half.
And that is the first half here in Moraga. An entertaining and exciting one here at St. Mary's Stadium. St. Mary's leads it 2-1 over Wagner College from Staten Island, New York. They made the trip worthwhile, putting up quite a fight here against these Gaels. We'll take a short 15-minute break. Don't turn your dial. Stay on the couch and maybe grab a soda pop and a bag of chips or some popcorn or whatever you want. We'll be back shortly in 15 minutes here on WCC Network. I'm Paul Johnson. Paul Johnson back on the horn here on WCC Network. An entertaining first half we had here in Moraga. St. Mary's leads it 2-1 over Wagner College. Wagner made the trip all the way from Staten Island, New York. They've made it worthwhile so far. Layla Allen, the lone goal scorer for that Seahawks squad, putting it in off the Mariana Yamarillo corner kick. For St. Mary's side, a couple goal scorers today. Caitlin Brinkman on the long sprint on the ball from Malia Allison, and Jalen Krim off the Jessica Coe corner. It's been a team effort here for these Gael girls, and they'll need all 11 of them to contribute in this second half to hold on to this win and secure their third victory of the year. St. Mary's sitting at 2-3 on the season heading into this one. Wagner at 1-3, this non-conference matchup proving critical for both teams. Try to get some rhythm, get some momentum heading into the latter portions of their seasons respectively. St. Mary's will have first kick to start off this second half. It's a beautiful day here in Moraga. A couple more fans have packed the stadium as we're seeing about an attendance of 150 to 200 people here at St. Mary's Stadium. Teams will switch sides, same colored jerseys for both. Wagner down in the all green, St. Mary's in the all gray, and then red socks. And interesting to see who we'll see start out here for St. Mary's. They brought on some substitutions late. Looks like it's the normal starting lineup with DiGeronimo back in there for Santa Vicia, as well as Cameron Faro, Caitlin Brinkman. Of course, you see Jordan Cunningham playing that midfielder position. Jessica Coe here up on the line. Ready for first kick. Caitlin Brinkman will do the honors. In that first half, St. Mary's had 7 shots. 5 of them were on goal. Wagner with 5 shots themselves. 2 of them on goal. 3 saves from the Wagner keeper, Isabella Manzella. We're off and running here for this second half. 45 minutes left in this contest. Both teams wanting and yearning for a W today on this Sunday afternoon. We'll see who gets it. St. Mary's playing a little possession early in this second half. Ball stolen for just a second, kicked out of bounds though. Throw into Brinkman. Prentice has it. Tried to kick it ahead to DiGeronimo. She lost it. Now Donnelly running with it. Stopped in her tracks. Farr running with it. Has Brinkman and Krim ahead. Few green shirts back in defense. Farr looks like she's going to strike this one. A beautiful left-footed strike from way out. Hit just about 3 feet to the right of the goalpost, and that one was close to going in, folks. Manzella wouldn't even have a shot at it as Farr sought out her target and shot it just a little bit wide of that post. Annie White kicks out a goal. Malia Allison stole it there for a second. That one headed out of bounds by Maddie Wilde. Allison will throw in. Jalen Krim here, throwing in for the Gaels. Waiting for her girls to get set up. She'll take her time. Wants her offense to be in the exact right position. She'll try to throw this one into the box. Deep in there. Parker Cunningham or Brinkman. Foul was called there on Brinkman. It'll go the other way. Ref signals Wagner ball. White to kick. Manny with the boot right to Faro. Faro has it. Beats Latondra. Autumn Clark was right there. Referee actually issued a foul on that one. We'll hand down a yellow card here to Luisa Barone.
Yellow card issued to the Seahawks, number 11, Luisa Barone.
And Jordan Cunningham will take the free kick from that spot. Cunningham getting set, waiting for the referee signal. Referee sauntering back to his spot. Oh, blow the whistle. Ready for play. Cunningham into the box. A dangerous spot. Manzella was there. Easy pickings for her on that one. Handled it well. She'll boot it out. DiGeronimo sent to the turf down by Layla Allen. Allen already with a yellow card. The referee looked like he was thinking about it for a second. Play will go on though. No red issued. Layla Allen moved away from that spot quickly. No card coming. Oh. Just as I said it, a yellow. They're sent down. Did it go to Layla Allen? If so.
Yellow card issued to the Seahawks, number 14, Julia Fitzsimmons.
So it looks like the yellow card was issued to Julia Fitzsimmons. Although from the booth up top, looked like Layla Allen pushed her down. In any case, Fitzsimmons with the yellow card there. Cunningham to kick. Into the box. Donnelly tries to kick it out. Coe's there. Donnelly again. Kicks it out. Far away from her side. Prentice is there. Over to Allison. Allison with a beautiful ball. Just outside though. As Krim is not able to catch up. That one sails out of bounds. That'll be Wagner throw. Wagner to throw in here. Goes harmlessly out of bounds. Malaya Milner to kick it out of her own end. Five minutes into this second half gone by. Still 2-1 St. Mary's here. That one kicked out of bounds by Wagner. Jalen Krim to throw in. She'll throw in fast. Looking for her running forward, Caitlin Brinkman. Brinkman there working against Maddie Wild. Wild steals it from her. Brinkman looked like she got it right back. Throw in here. Jalen Krim will do the honors. Actually, we'll let her teammate, Jordan Cunningham, take it. It'll be a free kick from the far right side. Jordan taking her time. Sent into the box. A couple players fell down there. Allison heads it to Brinkman. Krim has it. Krim with the shot. About 5 yards above the crossbar there.
Goal kick for the Seahawks.
Krim figured, why not? About a yard outside of the box. Let's put up a shot, see what happens. Just a little off target there, but a good effort nonetheless. Annie White kicking it out. Jordan Cunningham found it. Brinkman with a beautiful header over to Krim. Back to Brinkman. Brinkman a little bit of an off-target pass there. Kicks it out of bounds. It'll be another Wagner College goal kick. As this time Manzella will pass it off to Autumn Clark. Donnelly has it. Great stop there from Allison. She's looking for a teammate, finds DiGeronimo. DiGeronimo, beautiful ball ahead to Brinkman. Brinkman beats her defender Wild. Brinkman into the box. Clark is there too. And Wild just kicks it out of bounds. Brinkman showing off that sprinter speed, however. Beat Wild to the ball, and then had it against Clark. And then Clark and Wild were able to team up and get that one out of bounds. Get their defense set. Already have some Seahawks on the sidelines warming up, getting their legs loose. Expect Coach Casella to put them in early, get some run out of his bench. Fresh legs. Headed it in the box. Farrow has it. Farrow with a beautiful left-handed shot to the right side of the goal. Beat Manzella. And it'll be 3-1 St. Mary's Gaels over Wagner College. Great shot there from Farrow. As her and Caitlin Brinkman have a little fun with the celebration. Farrow putting her foot on Brinkman's knee. Great execution there from the Gale offense. And a great left-handed little flick of the foot there from Cameron Farrow. Her first goal of the season. The freshman forward out of Livermore, California, put that one in the back of the net. 3-1 Gaels lead. Jessica Coe to throw this one in here. Autumn Clark kicked that one out of bounds. It'll be another throw in here for the Gaels. Cameron Farrow looks for it. Farrow was ready to send it. Looks like she'll go deep into Brinkman, just over Brinkman's head. Easy there for Manzella. Handles it well. For this Wagner College side, got to get a little possession here in this second half. Haven't hung on to the ball too long. Early 10 minutes gone. As Fitzsimmons gets it over to Donnelly. Trying to find Fitzsimmons again, but Farrow steps right in front of that. Into Donnelly. Great steal there from DiGeronimo over to Brinkman. Gayton loses it. Maria Nunez has it for but just a second. These Gale defenders playing tough defense today. Wanting to hang on to this lead, get their second win in a row, third on the season. St. Mary's undefeated at home here in the friendly confines in Moraga. Want to keep that trend going today. DiGeronimo with it. Over to Brinkman. Brinkman, a ton of green grass and 4 green shirts ahead of her. Looking for her options. Jalen Krim on the far right side. Jalen Krim into the box, left-footed. Over to Faro. Faro! A header right left of the goalpost. Almost had her second in about 5 minutes. Call that one wide by a foot, foot and a half, maybe 2 feet at most. It was a beautiful effort, a beautiful ball there from Krim. Over to Faro, hit her right where she wanted it. Almost had her second. Great offensive attack there and execution from the Gale girls. DiGeronimo with it. Over to Cunningham. Back to Coe. Coe to throw in here. Gales looking for a little possession. Send it to the backs. Prentice running with it. Over to Allison. Allison will just boot this one, let our girls reset. Get back in their positions as Manzella handles it. Cunningham sent to the floor. The foul was called on Cunningham. It looked like Cunningham with her arms raised. Autumn Clark to take this free kick. Clark will send this one into the box. Krim heads it away. Still loose out there. Nunez with it. Harmlessly kicks it out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick here from Malaya Milner. Malaya just one save today. Came into the game with 15, averaging 3 per game. It's been a light work day for her. And she'll have that every time if possible. Just so her Gale girls can get the win. Coe steals it beautifully there from Donnelly. Guyton lost it. And Allen's racing the other way. Guarded by Guyton. DiGeronimo, beautiful spin move there. Sent down to the floor by Julia Fitzsimmons. Ball still in play. Caitlin Brinkman has a wide open Cameron Faro. But she's looking to go all the way herself. Brinkman. Shot left to the post. No work necessary there for keeper Isabella Manzella.
Coming in for St. Mary's, number 13, Mayeli Diaz, and number 15, Sophie Santos.
Autumn Clark to kick this one. Sophie Santos and Nyla Diaz back in the game. Fresh legs here for these Gale girls. It'll be a throw in here for St. Mary's. Allison to throw it in. Into Diaz. Santos corralled it. Beautiful play there from Santos to stay on to the ball, but does lose it eventually. Co-racing. Over to Diaz. Diaz put up a shot about 3 yards outside of the box. Just wanted to see where that one would go. As a couple Seahawks will now check in.
Number 7,
Jordan Price and Madison Bennett check in here for Wagner College. Kylie Glock will enter the game for St. Mary's. Both coaches understanding the importance of getting fresh legs on the field here. Weather not too much of a factor.
And for the Gaels, number 6,
Sun is bright, but about 85, 86, 87 degrees here out in Moraga. So I wouldn't say that heat would be an issue. Throw in here for the Gaels. Annie White the throw in there. Both players jostling for position, jostling for the ball there. Diaz comes up with it. Back to Cunningham and back to Diaz. Diaz races around those green shirt defenders. Over to Allison on the far right side. Allison into the box. Dangerous for a second. Ball sent over to Jordan Price. Parker able to put an end to that one. Back to Milner, they'll reset. Milner just boots that one out of bounds. That'll be a throw in here. Annie White will do it. Cameron Faro got a header on it. Was attacked by Nunez. She's racing down the field. Has a few gray shirts running with her on both sides. Cameron Faro still running with it. Puts up the shot. That one a little off target. That left foot, though, powerful. And when hit with precision, deadly for the opposition. Be a goal kick here for Manzella. Manzella finds Cunningham. Foul called there on Wagner, as St. Mary's will quickly kick in, trying to catch the Seahawks off guard. Santos in the box on the far right side. Beats her defender, beats both defenders. Over to Diaz. Not able to get it to her as Allen kicks it quickly out of bounds. Cameron Faro to throw this one in for the Gaels. Faro looking for a long throw into the box. She'll get it there. Into a couple defenders, but Jordan Cunningham is there. Cunningham's still there. That one kicked out of bounds by Maddie Wild. It'll be a corner here for St. Mary's. Their 7th corner of the day. Faro kicking from the top of your screen. Sends it into the box. Headed away there. Still not under control. Finally, Manzella able to put her paws on that one. She'll kick it out of her own end. Nunez has it. Diaz, excuse me, that's Guyton steals it right back over to Coe. And Guyton cutting in these passing lanes well early in this second half. Diaz sprinting with it over to Santos. Santos has an open goal, and she'll put that right across from Manzella to the left side, just inside the left post. A beautiful goal scored there from Sophie Santos. Set up by Vanessa Guyton and Naela Diaz. Another perfectly executed offensive possession there from St. Mary's Gaels. They're up 4-1 in this contest. 66 minutes gone in this one, as Wagner College huddling up, seeing what they can do to get back in this one with just 24 minutes to go. A little less than 24 minutes to go. Their lone goal today coming from Layla Allen. Other than that, it's been all St. Mary's attacking in numbers. St. Mary's has 17 shots on the day, 7 of them on goal, 7 corners. Wagner College currently just with 5 shots up, 2 on goal, 2 corners. As St. Mary's are racing back that way in Manzella's direction. Foul is called on Faro. It'll be a free kick from that spot. Autumn Clark to take the free kick. Clark with a long boot. Diaz ultimately finds it, head to Santos. Kylie Glock sprinting. Sprinting against Maria Nunez here. Arm barging with each other. Glock into the box. Diaz has it. Naela working on Nunez herself. Trying to find something with the left foot, and that's into the net. Another goal there from Naela Diaz. Some beautiful footwork to get by Maria Nunez for that goal and squeeze it right past the arms of Isabella Manzella. Second goal in as many minutes here for St. Mary's as they're pouring it on here on a Sunday afternoon special at St. Mary's Stadium. The Gaels lead it 5-1 over Wagner College. And the Gaels proving very tough here after a 2-1 victory on Friday, and now up 5-1 here. Still 20 minutes to go. At this point, if you're Wagner College, just want to get some reps in. Coach Casella wants to see which girls still have some fight in their heart and in their belly here. Late in this one, down 4 goals. Coach Casella wants to go back to Staten Island knowing his girls still put it all on the line. And we'll see how it goes for the duration of this game. Here is Coe. And a hard attack there from Faro. On to Jordan Price. Ref pulls out his note sheet. looks like he's going to issue a yellow. And he does. To Cameron Faro. Faro booked there for the yellow card with the hit on Jordan Price.
Number 8, Layla Allen.
Carly Hiddenmiller into the game here for Cameron Faro. Coach Clark Gidman is for the rest. May see her back in action later in this game. Hiddenmiller giving some run.
Correction, number 8 on St. Mary's, Cameron Faro.
Latondra trying to find a green shirt. Teammate to send it to. Prentice smartly kicks that one out of bounds before any more danger can ensue. A trio of Seahawks here checking into the game. Madison Starr coming in here, along with Louisa Barone and Julia Fitzsimmons. Coach Casella wants his starters back into the game. Ball in the box, loose there. Kicked out from Diaz, and Santos has it.
Coming in for the Seahawks, number 11, Louisa Barone.
Santos still running with it. Pushes it ahead to Hiddenmiller. A little too much there for Hiddenmiller as it sails out of bounds. Latondra will throw in here for the Seahawks. Latondra. Barone has it. Allen over to Annie White. Annie White pushing it ahead. Trying to find her teammate there, Bennett. Too much for Bennett. Prentice will throw it in here for St. Mary's. Just under 20 minutes left to go in this game. St. Mary's leading it 5-1 over Wagner College. Prentice being guarded there by Bennett. Ultimately just back heels it off of Bennett's legs, gets it out of bounds, and she'll throw it in once more. Diaz with it. Jordan Cunningham will send that one far. Hiddenmiller racing for it. Don't think she'll get there. She doesn't. Latondra to throw in again, the captain for this Wagner side. She sends it far. Back to Latondra, who sends it to Barone. Barone working on Parker there. Parker gets the better of that matchup. Sends it out of bounds. It'll be another throw-in. Latondra quickly finds a wide open Julia Fitzsimmons into the box. Headed out there by Haley Prentice. Malaya Milner and her have a little discussion on how they want to handle that moving forward. Madison Starr will take this corner here for Wagner. Corner into the box. New dangerous position. Still loose. Barone with it. Good defense there by Diaz. Bennett put up a shot. Good stop and save there, though, from Malaya Milner. Tells her girls to push it forward. Let's play some more offense. Milner with the boot. Diaz has it. cuts right in front of it. Glock just outside the box. Santos with it. Hittenmiller has it. Tried to flick it off that right foot. A beautiful pass from Sophie Santos. Hittenmiller strikes just left of the post. And Manzella will kick this one out of her own end. Good little 1-2-3 attack there between Glock, Santos, and Hittenmiller. Ultimately struck just wide of that post. Hittenmiller head to Santos. Santos working on Latondra, beats her. Into the box. Beats Clark. Almost sent to the grass to Glock. Excuse me, Diaz, but not into the net. That one will go out of bounds. There'll be a throw here for Jessica Coe.
For the Gaels, number 19, Josie Sherman.
Josie Sherman, the redshirt freshman, seeing her first action of the game, checks in for St. Mary's. Coe. Prentice had it. A little off-target shot there.
Kick for the Seahawks.
Wagner controls it. Sent over to Jordan Price. Back to Latondra. And Glock stole it over to Hittenmiller. Hittenmiller had an open lane for a second. Closed quickly. Fights back for the ball in. Gets it. Quickly stolen, though, from Wagner College. And sent out of bounds for a St. Mary's throw.
For the Gaels, number 23, Savannah Seals.
Some freshmen seeing their first action today. Savannah Seals into the game. Here for St. Mary's. That's Cunningham there fighting for the ball. Foul ultimately called on the Seahawks side. And a slew of St. Mary's Gaels warming up on the side here as Coach Clark wants to get some run in from all his players on the team with his 5-1 lead late in the second half. Go with it. So number 14, Maya Alcantara. West Coast Conference all-freshman team last season. She's a good one. Plays a little center back as well as midfielder. 5'10 sophomore out of Rancho Cucamonga. Los Osos High School. Hasn't seen much action yet, but coach wants to get her some time. There's a ton of talent there as Milner picks it up. Louisa Barone was coming in on her. Milner wanted to take her time. She'll have this goal kick sent to Jordan Cunningham. Ball sails out of bounds there.
In for the Gaels, number 3, Amaya Tomlinson.
Amaya Tomlinson will check back into the game for St. Mary's. Saw some run late in that first half. And Alcantara boots that one out of bounds. It'll go Wagner's way. Madison Starr quickly throwing in. Hit out of bounds again there from Josie Sherman. Another throw-in. We'll do this one more time. Third time's a charm here from Madison Starr. From about the same spot, throwing it in. This is the next stoppage of time. We'll see a ton of Gaels check into this one. Prentice working against Bennert there. Prentice kicked it out of bounds. Starr to throw in again. Looks like we'll have 5 Gael girls check in late in this second half. Alcantara boots it. A little too strong there for Manny White. Goes out of bounds. It'll be St. Mary's ball.
St. Mary's subs.
As we have about 5 Gael girls checking in here in the latter portion of this second half. A little more than 10.5 minutes left to go in this one. It's been a great performance from St. Mary's. Coach Travis Clark has to be pleased with what he saw today and what he saw this weekend from the win on Friday and that 2-1 victory over California Baptist. Coming out today against a Wagner College side that was hungry for a win, coming all the way from Staten Island to play this one lone game. And his girls were up to the challenge from the start. Pouring it on them lately. Leading 5-1 at the current moment. And still looking for more. That Leal Allen goal came midway through that first half from Wagner College. A lot of the St. Mary's girls thought that Malia Allison had kicked it out in time. That the whole part of the ball hadn't crossed the line. Ref thought otherwise. If we had VAR technology like they do in the big leagues, we may have seen a different result. None the matter. St. Mary's leads it 5-1. Kylie Glock with it. St. Mary's looking to retain some possession here. Some arm barging there taking place. The foul then called on Savannah Seals. No cards handed down. Free kick here is Maria Starr will take it. Not much danger there. As it's pushed ahead to Lydia Buggs. Buggs again to Paris Fox. Autumn Clark is there though. Paris and her fighting a little bit. Paris kicks out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick here. Another one for Isabella Manzella.
25. Isabella Santavica.
Isabella Santavica back into the game. Kylie Glock steps out. Looks like we may have a keeper sub as well as the Gael backup.
Goal kick for the
Sarah Sawatowski is warming up on the sideline. Fox had it for a second. Mendoza head to Fox. Fox puts up the shot. Good attempt there from about 7 yards outside of the box. Manzella able to handle it, however. Boots it out. Grano there, pushes it ahead. Tries to find her teammate on the far side, stolen. Maria Nunez running with it for a second. Some physical play here late in this one. Foul was called, no card handed down. Autumn Clark to kick it. Both teams jostling for possession. Paris Fox with it. Loses it after just a second. And it's pushed far ahead there to Luisa Barone. Should be working on Emily Wright, the substitute defensive back who had a great play on the ball. Back to Barone. Barone working with Wright there. It was in to Jordan Price. Price a little off of the header there, as Milner still is in goal. And an absolute boot there from Madison Starr, sent far away from goal. Milner lost it for a second, but harmlessly fell out of bounds, and it'll be a corner kick here for Wagner, as Gabby Cipriano will take it. Cipriano, a little off target, sends it out of bounds. And Sarah Sabatowski checks in here for Malaya Milner. Great game from Malaya Milner. 3 saves on the day. That 1 lone goal allowed. And St. Mary's has just been all over it, attacking on the offensive side today. 21 shots in total, put up 9 on goal. It's been a brilliant performance here for this Gale squad. Will definitely give them some confidence as they head in to the latter part of their schedule. Another corner here for Wagner. Wagner into the box. Still loose down there. Gaels able to come up with it. Santavicia has tons of open grass in front of her. Gets it to Paris Fox. Fox quickly back to Santavicia. Autumn Clark back to try to guard against Santavicia. Santavicia beats her for a second. Left foot shot just right of the post, out of bounds. Would be another goal kick for Manzella, but a great effort there from both Paris Fox, working the 1-2 punch with Isabella Santavicia. Ultimately shot just wide. Santavicia finds it in a dangerous position once again. Gets it to her left foot. Manzella with a beautiful stop, but can't stop Paris Fox on the attack again. The second hit off the shot. A beautiful goal scored by Paris Fox as it's 6-1 here in Moraga late in the second half. These Gale girls are pouring it on. The substitutes are in, and they still can't be stopped. Executing at a high level here in St. Mary's Stadium. As at this point, I think Wagner just wants to get out of here, maybe get on the plane home, head back to Staten Island. Tough loss to take, but I'm sure Coach Phil Casella will have his girls ready for their next matchup when they go back east. Kicked out of bounds there from Fitzsimmons. Gaels will throw in. Santavicia had it for a second. And the foul is called on the Gaels. We go Wagner's way. Autumn Clark gets it quickly back in play, as Fitzsimmons is running with it. Coach Clark has to be pleased with the performance today on the St. Mary's side. Not only a dominant performance, but he was able to see a lot of how his substitutes would play, react in a game-type situation. Not just practice, but a real live match, and they performed well late in this second half when they came on. And Coach Travis Clark has to be pleased with that. Can sleep easy tonight. Paris Fox, beautiful ball to Santa Vitra. Adam Clark will take control of that one. Send it out of bounds, let their girls reset. And Savannah Seals will leave it for Emily Wright to throw this one in. Just a little over a minute and a half left in this contest. Emily Wright sending it into the box. Bugs is there. And it'll be a boot there from Sands.
Goal kick for the Seahawks.
Left to the post, however. Manzella to kick this one out again. Bugs has it on the left side of the box. Working against her defender. Kicked out of bounds there from Annie White. It'll be another corner here for the St. Mary's Gaels. In our final minute of action, Kylie Garano will take this corner. Sends it into the box in a dangerous spot. Yamarillo Manzella able to take care of that one. No trouble. Just 10 seconds left in this one. Great performance from both sides. And Wagner College still has to be pleased with their performance today. And a tough one against this St. Mary's squad that gets their third win of the day. Excuse me, third win of the season. St. Mary's undefeated at home, 3-0. And just got to figure out that road schedule, and they'll be fine. St. Mary's takes this one 6-1 over Wagner College. Wagner will head home after this one and look to watch the film and try to improve their play for the season ahead. Great match here in Moraga, California at St. Mary's Stadium. Paul Johnson on WCC Network. We hope you come back for the next one. It'll be as fun as this one was. Paul Johnson on the horn.